Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That has ended up in no man's land. Yoro. Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. Gravenberg, pass somewhat off target. Šeško. Van Dijk. And it's McAllister. Played out to the left flank. There's the crossfield ball. Looking to play him in. And it's Shaw. Menu. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Bruno Fernandes! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Ekitike. Played out to the right. And it's been played through. Thinks about the shot. Casemiro. Looks to the other side. Matheus Cunha. Now Menu. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Szoboszlai. Distributed tidily. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. Frimpong. To McAllister. He's a shot. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Casemiro. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a good ball out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Bruno Fernandes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bruno Fernandes certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gravenberg. Frimpong. Shaw. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. McAllister. That is good alertness. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's chosen to go back. Matheus Cunha. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a throw-in. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Van Dijk. Out to the right. And it's Frimpong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Diogo Dalot. Now he's off and running. Here's Matheus Cunha. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Now that looks a decent ball. Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Quarter of an hour played. And he's intervened well there. Salah. Liverpool have a free kick. And it's Salah. Well read, nice interception. Casemiro. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mainu. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Casemiro. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well played. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Chance! Yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 20 minutes is number 18.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Frimpong. And it's Frimpong. Salah. And Gravenberch. Van Dijk. And Konate. Szoboszlai. Menu, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Dijk. Gravenberch. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Casemiro. More and more pressure on the ball here. Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Probing pass. That's the keeper's ball. Mohamed Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
To McAllister. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shot a goal! Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Maciej Cunha. He's found a way through. Can he get it through?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Gakpo. Ekitike. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Konate. Frimpong. And it's Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Konate. Half an hour played now. Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Maguire simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a promising position. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Maciej Cunha. Goes for a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the shot! Played back towards his own goal. Maciej Cunha. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shaw is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Maguire. Yoro. Looking for the run. He's through here. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Mohamed Salah! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Menu. And it's Menu. And Casemiro played out towards the right wing. Aimed beyond the defence. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Oh, good-looking ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Gakpo. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. Diogo Dalot. Played to Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Matheus Cunha. Šeško. McAllister.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chips it through. And he's there to clear it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yoro. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Gakpo. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Frimpong. Frimpong goes steaming forward. He's on it, can he get away? It's a mighty effort! We've got a goal! And again they hit the front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Diogo Dalot. Šeško. Spread it left. Can he latch on to this? Chance for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Manchester United.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Diogo Dalot. Mohamed Salah. Diogo Dalot. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Well read, and the danger is averted. Some good work on the right flank here. Knocks it into space. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Maguire. Ekitike. McAllister.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Matheus Cunha. And he's forced to go back. And Casemiro. Oh, good spread. And it's Dalot. Can he get onto this? Kerkez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Menu. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Here it has been quite a half, this. Second period then underway. Yoro. Maguire. And it's Menu. Shaw. And it's Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes tries to play it through. Deep cross. He rises! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
There's the shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
After 48 minutes.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great vision. Kerkez picks it up out wide. And the counter is on. Shaw. Konate cuts out the pass. Maguire kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has not gone well. Kerkez. And it's Salah. Tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Matheus Cunha. Aims beyond. Big chance! Szoboszlai. Šeško. McAllister. For Szoboszlai. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely spread. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Szoboszlai. Gakpo bops him off it and wins back the ball. McAllister. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Played out to the right. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Can he finish? Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Diogo Dalot. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Gakpo. Succumbs to the pressure. That's an imaginative pass. Konate. Threads one in. Van Dijk. Kerkez. And it's Van Dijk. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Played out towards the right wing. Out of play for a throw. Shaw. Played to Casemiro. Maguire. Yoro. And here's Gakpo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Casemiro. Looking for a runner. Kirkes. It's a good run down the right. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, what real chance! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Almost an hour gone. Bruno applies the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third corner of the game.
Šeško. Coming on the field.
And Dijk clears it away.
Number 11, Zirkzee.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Gakpo.
Such good technique. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Kirkes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there. Maguire. Played into space. That looks a good ball through. Alisson with the clearance. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. An instinctive delivery. Van Dijk clears it away. Manchester United get their fourth corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. McAllister. And the counter is on. Now then. Gravenberg. McAllister. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good ball, good take. Gakpo. Frimpong. And it's Kirkes. Maguire promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he cuts out the supply. Diogo Dalot. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Konate. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. He's in a great position here. Matheus Cunha. That's a good run down the left. Sends it crossfield. Kirkes wins the duel this time. Matheus Cunha. Menu.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's onto this. Decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Kirkes. Gakpo. Yoro. Casemiro. Menu. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And no, that was never going to make it. Szoboszlai. Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah. Maguire. And it's Shaw. Here's Matheus Cunha. And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the shot, surely! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 19.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their
Substitution in
substitutes.
progress.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Salah. Malacia, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zixi, he is onto this. Malacia. Vitz. In with the challenge. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely feet. Has crossed into the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Dallo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Xerxes. And the finish! And that's a real chance missed.
Xerxes is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
No, he refuses to take the bait. That has been slung wide. Kerkez has it in a wide position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vitz. Malacia spots it and intercepts. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. Frimpong. Van Dijk. McAllister. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Five minutes left on the clock. Van Dijk. Vitz. Out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Matheus Cunha. Xerxes. It's a searching pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Liverpool finding their passes. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now it's Xerxes. And it's made its way to him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's having a go! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
I think we're just about done here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's takes a shot! Matheus Cunha. 4 extra minutes added on. Bruno Fernandes. Frimpong. And it's Vitz. Casemiro. Konate makes the interception. Ekitike pinches it off him.
Maguire.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now that's well seen too. Ekitike. And he's found a way past. Great defending, strong and determined. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted.
Maguire.
Yoro. Now Ugarte. Casemiro. Now it's Xerxes. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.